Are you ready for another sample Sunday? I have here Catnap G blend number 2. There's a big 2 on there, and this is the travel container, travel package, travel bottle that's supposed to contain shampoo, I think, but it contains whiskey, and it's stuck on here with a mixture of, well, looks like scotch tape and parafilm. And I'll just cut through this stuff to get to the cap and open the bottle. But first, what is this bottle supposed to be about? Let's figure that out. Okay, I got the email from Catnap here. Here's the email from Catnap G. It says, sample number 1, okay, we did that already. Sample number 2, the Bourbon Blend Infinity. Well, into the 50% ABV, about 3/4 full, a deliciously crafted bourbon recipe by yours truly. Contains Old Forester 1920, Old Forester 1870, Old Forester 1910, Wild Turkey Rare Breed, Wild Turkey 101, a very little bit of Stag Junior and Blanton's Gold from samples I received, Ezra Brooks 7, Yellow Rose Outlaw, oh that must be a Texas whiskey, I've never tried that, Booker's Small Batch, and Glen Scotia 15. Oh, he sent some Glen Scotia 15. That was a separate thing. Okay. I forgot. Did I do that one? I guess I did. Oh no, Glen Scotia 15 is a whole bottle of Glen Scotia 15. Yeah, I did that one not long ago. And he also sent... Yeah, okay, well here we go. Try to make sense out of this. It's got 9 bourbons in it. So it's going to be a bourbon in the 50% alcohol by volume range, 50 to 60. I'm going to pour that. Well, let's get back to our... There, now I can see myself. Here we are. Just pour that in there. It's got mostly bourbon. So, or it's all bourbon. Here we are. Oh yeah. Right away. Brown sugar, cherry, hint of dill, vanilla, cherry, caramel, brown sugar. What would you expect from a bourbon? Classic bourbon on the nose. Vanilla. Yeah. Vanilla. Lots of vanilla. A little bit of mint. That would be from the rye. And some dill from the rye. And brown sugar and cherry. Vanilla again. Typical bourbon notes. What else would you expect when you mix 9 different bourbons together? Predictable, very predictable. And I know pretty much what I'm going to get on the palate, but let's cleanse the palate first and go for this. Approximately 55 milliliters of it. A nice interpretation of bourbon, definitely. Classic bourbon. Cherry, vanilla, brown sugar, a little bit of dill, a little bit of mint. Vanilla. Caramel. Classic bourbon. Exactly what I would have expected from a blend of different bourbons. No surprise here. It fits the classic bourbon set of notes. The nose, the palate. It's quite predictable. It's got legs. Look at them there. It has legs. It has legs. Legs coming down. Let's do another anaconda. And yep, legs slowly forming and coming down. Lots of legs. Lots of legs. Look at those coming down. Beauty. Beauty. This is a beauty. It's high ABV. It's going to get me schlossed or slushed. One of the two. By the time I finish this dram. Oh. And the nose and the flavors are very predictable. And look at the size of these drops. I don't know if you can see that. Look at the size. Look at those drops there, right up there. Wow. That is one viscous piece of work. Delicious too. Thank you, Catnap. This is a wonderful blend. This is a perfect combination of all the best qualities that you'll get in a bourbon. Bourbon is not usually my first choice. My first choice is usually Scotch, then Canadian and or Irish, depending. There's some Irish whiskeys that are fantastic. But bourbon is usually my fourth choice. However, I do enjoy a good bourbon when it's good. And this is a very good blend of bourbons. Lovely. You could market this blend. You could market this blend if you were to bottle it and have an ample supply of all the things that went into it. And it would be a wonderful blended bourbon that you could market. But Your operation and mine are strictly small scale. But the things that you can come up with on a small scale basis, I mean, this is the only glass of this particular blend that I will ever have. Because who knows, you might not have any left. And could you replicate it exactly? No. You could not replicate this exactly unless you measured the amounts that you put in from the sources, and if you still have more of the sources available, which you probably don't. So this is a one-off. I will never have this exact combination of whiskeys again. That's nice. It smells good. It tastes great. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this little journey here. Thanks to you, Catnap. And oh, not yet. Let's have another glass. Another sip of water. I told you this one would get me wrecked. I'm getting wrecked right now, just nosing it and tasting it, but getting drunk is what I call a side effect of nosing and tasting fine whiskey. And it's in the privacy of my own home. And I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of people. I'm just going to enjoy it quietly here by myself. Well, of course, with you people who are watching on YouTube some weeks after the fact. The date now is the 2nd of September, and this one should go public about 2 weeks from now. So I don't know. The 17th? Does that make sense? Let me have a look at my calendar. Let me have a quick look at my calendar to kill some time. September. Here we are. So I got one going up on the 3rd, one on the 10th. 17th. I was right. On the 17th. This will go live on the 17th of September. So, in other words, here's to the future me and to the future you. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.